Okay, so we're about to find out how many days in a year. All right. So according to the solar year, the solar system, or the solar calendar, modern Gregorian, is 365.242 days. All right. I don't know what the hell is that 0.242 days. Anyway, first we're gonna look at how many months we have in a year. This is First Kings chapter 4 and 7. And Solomon had 12 officers over all Israel, which provided victuals for the king and his household, each man his month in a year made provision. Alright? Each man his month in a year made provision. So there are 12 officers, and each man his month. That means there are 12 months in a year, right? Now 12 months in a year. Let's see how many days. Alright? No. This is Genesis chapter 7 and verse 12. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. Now these 40 days are included down here in verse 24 when it says, and the waters prevailed upon the earth 150 days. Alright? So the 40 days, they are included in this. Okay? So what you need is 150 days. Now we're gonna jump over to Genesis chapter 8 and verse 3. And the waters returned from off the earth continually, and after the end of the 150 days the waters were abated. Alright, so that's another 150 days. Alright, verse 6. And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. So we had 150 days raining, 150 days the waters going away, and then we have another 40 days. Alright? Now, verse 10. And he stayed yet other 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. Alright? So that's 150 days raining, 150 days water going away. Then we have 40 days opening the window. Right? Now here we are 7 days sending forth the dove. Verse 12. And he stayed yet other 7 days and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him anymore. Alright? So this flood takes a year because it started in the 600th year of Noah and it goes over into the 601. Alright? So 150 days raining, 150 days water going away, 40 days opening the window, 7 days sending out a dove, and another 7 days sending out another dove. Alright? How many days is that? That's 354 days. That's what makes a year. Now, when you understand the breakdown, right, there are 4 seasons in a year. Each season carries 88 or 89 days depending. So most cases you'll have 2 months with 30 days and 1 month with 29 days, giving you 89. Alright? In very rare cases you'll have 2 months with 29 days and 1 with 30. That's how you get the 88. Right? And usually you'll have like 2 seasons with 88 days and 2 seasons with 89. Alright, that's the average, and it's 354 days. Alright, so 354 days or 355, that's the maximum. It does not go above that. Alright, and that's why you see, look at this. This solar calendar, right? All the days. And I can actually calculate from this our days, right? We use a solar lunar calendar, and we can just use their thing and get the accurate thing, because guess what? These extra 11 days, they do not physically exist. All right? It only exists on the calendar, but in actuality, it does not. That's why I can use their moon when their new moon appears and get our calendar for the month, right? Because the 11 days only exist on their calendar. That's why they said when they change from one calendar to the next, they skip 11 days, right? These are non-physical days, right? So even when you use their calendar, you'll understand that, okay, how is it possible that you get 354 days using their same calendar, but when they use it, they get 365? Why? Because all these months you read with 31, look at this, January 31st is new moon, right? But new moon is actually new month. So there will be 30 days in January from the 1st to the 30th. So the 31st would have been the first day of February, right? That's why there are only 3 moons in February here, if you look, right? There are only 3 phases of the moon. Where is the first one, right? Coming back to March again, you see there are 2 moons, right? We know that you can't have, because a month is a moon. So you can't have 2 moons in one moon. That's not making any sense. So again, the 31st of March would be the first day of April. All right? And it goes on like that. See? So there are only 354 days minimum, or 355 maximum. All right?